Have you ever heard of a country where the steppe winds blow all year round, where the sound of horse hooves echoes across the vast, endless fields? That is Mongolia, a land located between Russia and China, famous for its unique nomadic lifestyle, the majestic history of Genghis Khan, and rare wild nature. So what makes Mongolia so attractive? Let's explore 8 amazing facts about this country. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Now prepare to travel with me to that legendary land. Fact 1. Mongolia is the most sparsely populated country in the world. The first thing that surprises anyone when setting foot in Mongolia is the country's low population density. With a huge area of up to 1.5 million square kilometers, larger than many European countries combined, Mongolia is like an endless steppe. However, can you believe that there are only about 3 million people living here? On average, there are only 2 people per km superscript 2, and there are even areas where you have to travel dozens of kilometers to see the shadow of a house. The low population density has created a unique nomadic life, where each family builds its own lifestyle, closely connected to nature. However, that also poses challenges for economic development, especially in building infrastructure, health services, and education. This is the special feature that makes Mongolia different, a place where people and nature blend into one. Fact 2. Mongolia has maintained a nomadic tradition for thousands of years. Next, it is impossible not to mention the nomadic lifestyle that has been associated with the Mongolians for thousands of years, one of the characteristics that make up the soul of this country. On the vast steppes, the image of herds of cattle and horses leisurely grazing and families living in traditional tents called gur, or yurt, has become an unforgettable symbol. Despite the modern world with high-rise buildings and cars, the Mongolians still preserve the nomadic lifestyle as an indispensable part of their cultural identity. Not only a way of survival, the nomadic lifestyle is also the core of creating community cohesion, where traditional festivals such as Naadam are held, associated with activities such as horse racing, archery, and traditional wrestling. In modern society, this lifestyle still plays an important role as a living testament to the spirit of freedom, closeness to nature, and national pride of the Mongolians. Fact 3. Mongolia is the homeland of Genghis Khan, the great military commander. Furthermore, when mentioning Mongolia, we cannot ignore the most outstanding military commander in human history, Genghis Khan. He was not only a talented leader but also the founder of the mighty Mongol Empire, which once stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Europe and became the largest empire in the medieval world. The legacy that Genghis Khan left behind was not only glorious battles but also profound changes in global trade, culture, and politics. In Mongolia today, his image still exists in the hearts of the people through historical relics, magnificent museums, and large commemorative festivals. The giant Genghis Khan monument in the middle of the vast steppe, or the National Museum in Ulaanbaatar, are living proof of national pride and respect for this great emperor, forming part of the soul of the Mongolian country. Fact 4. Mongolia has one of the largest deserts in the world, the Gobi. Not only is it a vast steppe, Mongolia is also famous for the Gobi Desert, one of the largest and harshest deserts in the world. Stretching over 1,600 kilometers from the Altai Mountains to the Chinese border, the Gobi accounts for nearly 30% of Mongolia's area, creating a majestic and mysterious landscape. The climate here is extremely harsh, with summer temperatures reaching over 40 degrees Celsius and winters dropping below -40 degrees Celsius. However, life still perseveres, with animals such as the double-humped camel, desert fox, lizard, and unique plants such as the saxaul tree, contributing to the special ecosystem. More than just a wilderness, the Gobi also plays an important role in the cultural and economic life of the Mongolian people, from mining rare minerals to inspiring poetry, music and folk legends, making it an inseparable part of the soul of the steppe. Fact 5. Mongolia is one of the countries with the most unique traditional music in the world. Another interesting aspect is traditional Mongolian music, one of the most unique and fascinating cultural heritages in the world. The most prominent is the art of throat singing, a unique singing technique that can produce many different sounds at the same time, simulating the sound of wind blowing, flowing water, or the sound of horse hooves on the steppe. In addition, the morin kur, horse lute, with a horse head carved delicately on the neck, is considered a sacred symbol of the Mongolians, closely associated with nomadic life. Music is not only a means of entertainment, but also a spiritual bridge, helping people to blend with nature and their ancestors. In modern society, Mongolian music continues to thrive, harmoniously combining tradition and contemporary breath, creating creative rhythms with a strong identity, contributing to enriching the world's musical treasure. Fact 6. Highest percentage of horse owners and riders in the world. Another special feature that makes Mongolia stand out is the highest rate of horse raising and horse riding people in the world. In the lives of Mongolians, horses are not only a means of transportation, but also an indispensable part of culture, tradition, and national identity. From a young age, children have been taught to ride horses skillfully, becoming real knights on the vast grasslands. The image of boys and girls galloping on horses on the grasslands has become a symbol of freedom and strength. Traditional horse races, especially during the Nadam festival, attract thousands of people and tourists, demonstrating the brave spirit and national pride. Moreover, horses have also deeply influenced the lifestyle, means of transportation, and even in combat, contributing to the powerful history of the Mongolian people. Fact 7. Mongolia's weather is extremely harsh with a large temperature range. Another thing that cannot be ignored is the extremely harsh climate of Mongolia, where the large temperature range can surprise any visitor. Winters here are long and extremely cold, with temperatures that can drop to -40 degrees Celsius, turning the vast steppes into a frozen land. In contrast, summers are short but can be hotter than 40 degrees Celsius, creating an impressive contrast. The Mongolian people have adapted to these harsh conditions through a nomadic lifestyle, using gur tents to keep warm in winter and protect against the sun in summer, along with unique livestock raising techniques. Even the animals here have developed thick fur and suitable movement habits to survive. This special climate not only affects daily life, but also has a strong impact on the economy, from agriculture to tourism and trade, creating a part of the unique identity of this land. Fact 8. Mongolia still retains many pristine lands, largely untouched by modernization. Finally, another feature that makes Mongolia attractive is that this country still retains its pristine lands, almost untouched by modernization. The primeval forests, majestic mountain ranges, and endless steppes stretching across the country have created a spectacular and mysterious natural picture. Many important nature reserves such as Gorky Tarolj National Park or Altai Tavan Bogd Reserve still maintain diverse ecosystems with many rare species of flora and fauna. This is the ideal destination for those who love ecotourism, trekking or camping to enjoy the fresh, pure air that is rarely found anywhere else. Amidst the flow of modernity, Mongolia is still trying to balance between nature conservation and economic development, preserving the unique pristine features that the world is increasingly seeing. In short, Mongolia is a country with a low population density, a sustainable nomadic lifestyle, the great legacy of Genghis Khan, the vast Gobi Desert, unique traditional music, a deep horse riding culture, harsh climate, and mysterious wilderness. These facts help us better understand and appreciate the beauty, and strong spirit of Mongolia. If you love exploring, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment to share your feelings. What are you waiting for? Experience Mongolia today.